Hey everyone, it's Lisa Marie Todd and welcome to An Appetizing Life. I missed you last week. I was a little sick, you know, that thing's going around, whatever. Mike was sick. So many people have been sick. But anyway, I'm back and I'm excited to be cooking a bunch of things. I have Mike here again, who's my partner in crime. What was that?
Hello.
Hello. And as you can hear, I have my girls over there. Hello girls.
Hello.
Introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Jackie Hamilton.
Mary Valina Broussard Harmon.
Oh my gosh.
That's a mouthful.
Wow.
And Susie Davis.
Susie. You're
Susie!
Isn't she so sweet? And Susie Davis. She sounds so sweet. I love
Do
it.
this.
Anyway, so what's coming up this weekend, girls?
Super Bowl!
Yeah, it's Super Bowl. And you can see they're all decked out. I am not. I don't have a team. You know, Patriots, the Falcons. I'll be honest. I'm there for the commercials. I'm there to make food, watch the commercials, and watch halftime with. It's Lady Gaga this year, so this should be interesting. But yeah, so in honor of Super Bowl this weekend, of course I have to do that kind of Super Bowl-ish food. I just made up a word, and that's okay, because I can do that. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. So today, what do I have on tap today? I'm going to make guacamole. I'm going to make a salsa, and I'm making chicken nachos that are going to be just really delicious. And of course, you have to have that drink. I always do a drink. I decided, you know what, I was going to do a margarita, got the girls all excited, changed my mind about midnight and said, I'm going to do mojitos for a crowd. So that's what's on tap today. A lot of lime, a lot of tomatoes, a lot of, you know, it smells really good in here. I wish you could be in here because it smells really, really good. So let's get started. I'm going to get started with the guacamole. You guys like guacamole?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Especially fresh guacamole.
Yes, absolutely. So I've got two pretty ripe avocados here, and I'm just going to give it a cut. Look at that, and they're nice. A little brown, but we can live with that, right? Yep. And I'm going to take the pit out. Again, I'm not throwing things off. That's my little secret. Up and twist. There it is.
Oh, wow.
It's out. Do it again. Click, up, twist. How fast is that?
So easy.
So, get a bowl, and I'm just going to scoop this out. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Again, I'm not throwing things on the ground. There's a trash can over here.
There's a little man down there.
There's a little man down there that, yeah, he grabs things and, you know, that's what happens. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to mash it up a bit. And the good thing about this, you could double this recipe, triple it. I just have a small group over there.
Yeah.
Mary's like, yeah.
Yeah. We're hungry.
You're hungry, you'll eat it all. So I'm just going to give it a mash.
You know, every time I come, I haven't eaten all day.
Now everybody likes their guacamole a different consistency. Some people cube it and leave it half mashed, half cubed. Again, what do I always say? You do you, whatever you like, however you like it to look, that's fine. I'm going to add the lime juice in, and you know what? Can you pull up the recipe just so people know what the heck I'm doing while I'm mixing this? So you've got two ripe avocados you saw go in. You've got fresh lime juice, about a tablespoon, one large tomato that I seeded and chopped. I'll explain that later. A 1/4 cup of red onion, 1 clove of garlic that I minced, 1 jalapeno pepper seeded and minced, 2 tablespoons of cilantro, and salt and pepper to taste. And now this is getting nice and smooth. So I think it's just time to just add everything in here, right? So we're going to put in the fresh diced tomatoes. And when I said that I seeded them and minced, I took the tomato, I cut it in half, and or actually cut it in quarters, and I just dug the seeds out. It's kind of satisfying in this weird way. Yeah, kind of ooey gooey kind of comes out, but and then just chop it all up. That way it won't make things watery. So most of the things, actually everything I did today, with the tomatoes, I did, you know, seed and then chop up, because I just don't want everything to be watery. Nobody wants a watery. Nice and clean, right? So in goes the garlic, the jalapeno peppers. Again, be very careful with these when you're cutting them. And I took the seeds out with that. I have my red onion, throwing that in there. Still give it a mix. And then to make it pretty, even more pretty. And this is a pretty chunky, there's a lot going on here. You're going to get something in the bite there. Got lots of cilantro. So, I've been chopping a lot today.
Master chopper.
I love to chop.
You are.
Not chopping today on the show because there's so much to do. All right, so I've got that. I'm going to add a little pepper, fresh ground. About 3. I've equated 3 twists to about 1/4 teaspoon. That's just me.
Did you sit there and measure it?
I measured it out. Shh, don't tell anybody. I measured it out. And then I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. Salt again, you do you. Some people like things a little bit saltier. Some people can't have as much salt. So I'm just going to give that a stir. And I'm going to come in with one of my tasting spoons, see what's going on. That's good. I'm going to put just a little more salt. Yay! Yay! Give it a mix. And let's put this in a nice bowl that you can see. And put that over there.
Looks good.
And there you have it.
Woohoo!
Easy breezy guacamole.
Easy for you to
So easy. I'm gonna take it over to the girls.
Yes.
Easy for you to make.
Easy
for us
to make.
eat.
Yes. Now I'm serving this. I'm trying to stay a little, little diet conscious here.
Yeah.
For now,
Right.
with some jicama, a little.
Ah.
You're caught. Your curl is caught on my.
Oh, sorry.
It's like, what is
What
this?
is that?
Got a little jicama, a little celery, and a little bit of carrot. I will bring you chips if you want,
All right.
but
I'm gonna try it.
you gonna try it?
Good judge.
It's a chunky guacamole. It's not,
Oh, it's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's really good.
Perfect.
Tasty, tasty.
Yay. So
I like the spice.
now, if I give you that, I got to give you something to drink, right?
Oh, if you insist.
If I insist. You know what? I insist.
If you insist.
I do insist. So, like I said, I was going to do margaritas, and I thought, I haven't made mojitos in a while. And so, normally I make, an individual type thing. So, I'm doing mojitos for a crowd. You can double, triple. I've done this recipe, like, quadrupled, because I had so many people. So, you can do this, make it bigger if you need. But for you girls today, I'm making just enough. Because we have to stay, we have to keep it clean, we have to keep it, got to keep it right.
First of the year thing. Huh?
That's first of the year thing, right? So pull up the recipe, pull up the recipe for that. So a 1/2 cup of simple syrup, which I made here, and I will explain that, and a 1/2 cup of fresh mint leaves, 5 limes that I cut into, four of them are cut into wedges, 1 I thinly sliced that we'll use as garnish, a cup of light rum, and a cup of club soda. So in my handy dandy jar here is my simple syrup. And simple syrup is very simple to make. It's 1 part sugar, 1 part water. So 1 to 1, I did 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, put it on a very low boil, and you want to let the crystals disappear till it's clear like this. Let it cool, put it in the refrigerator. This will keep for about a week. And I keep this around like on the weekends if you have people over and you want to make cocktails or whatever. And there it is. So I have this. I'll have some leftovers. So
How long do you usually let it boil? Because you say till the crystals disappear.
I would say it's probably about, when you're getting it up to a boil, about 5 minutes on a very low and slow. You don't want it to burn. You've got sugar, so,
Right.
although the water's in there. But low and slow, and just keep watching it. It's just a very low, beep. Like my bubbles, they're like, beep. So this is easy. I'm going to pour in a 1/2 cup of simple syrup. If I can see this, and I don't have my glasses, so bear with me. Oh my God.
Do it slow enough, I can tell you.
Really? Wait a minute. Seriously?
I can read it.
Oh my gosh. No.
You know mine are too strong.
Well, you know what? Actually, I realized this is the wrong measuring cup, so hold on.
That's
Hold that thought.
Hold that thought.
Just hold that thought as I
Well,
dig
tell
around.
you this, I got a little jalapeno and it was perfect.
It's diced very small. Yeah.
That's the thing. It's small.
Okay, there we go.
I like spicy.
Mm-hmm.
When in doubt, get something big that you can see when you don't have your glasses. God, I love being in my 50s. It's so fun. Yay! Okay, go team. So I'm going to throw this in there. Not throw it in, I'm going to pour it in. And
How many lines do you have in there?
there's 5 limes total. 4 I cut into wedges. And then these are all going to be your pretty little garnishes at the end, which is so much fun. Then I have fresh mint, which is delightful, delicious from my garden. Yay. Me and my garden. I love my garden too. My garden keeps me sane, especially in these troubled times that we are in. I find myself going out there, putting on my big hat, if the weather permits and it's too sunny, putting on some music and just clipping things and just relaxing. And I think everybody needs to find something that they can do that will just take it all down and even it all out that you can escape to, because these are interesting times, folks. But anyway, I'm going to muddle. This is my muddler. And I'm going to get in there and take out all my aggressions on these lines.
Goggles on, too.
I what?
Put some goggles
Some
on.
goggles in there? I know. I was just saying I managed to have done, what is this art? 17th show, maybe? Good God. I've managed to not get anything on my shirts yet, but who knows? I know, don't jinx. There we go. Just did no. Don't jinx the show. So I'm trying to muddle. I'm not going to. When I went to, I always stop to tell a story. When I went to Old Cella, which is Coachella for old people, this past year, which was amazing, they had a whole cocktail thing, and so he was cute, very cute guys making my cocktail, and he starts spanking the mint. And he's oh yeah, so he's like this, and I said, what are you doing? He goes, man, I'm spanking the mint. I was like, oh. I gotta remember that.
Okay.
Is it, you put it in one hand?
Yeah, he hits it, and I was like,
So that brings out the flavor?
yes, and I had 2 cocktails from him that day. I wonder why. Okay, that's muddled enough. I'm tired. Anyway, so now I'm gonna take about a cup of this white agave tequila. And you girls ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Woo! I don't know if I'm ready for it.
That looks good. That's just a little tequila, huh?
Well,
I just got tequila and lime.
look,
It is super cool.
just a little bit of tequila.
A little tequila.
Oh!
Oh my, and this shirt is still dry. And it's still dry.
Thank you. Did
Oh
someone
my
come
God.
over and shake this up just to
I haven't
do this to
moved.
me?
Oh.
This is why I love live, because anything can happen. And I almost had a wet shirt contest, but that's okay. Woo! And I haven't even had anything to drink, and I probably won't. The way this is going. Maybe I should. Okay. So we've got a cup of this club soda going in there. And I'm going to give that a stir with something that does not have guacamole on it. And I should have my stirrer, but God knows where that is.
So Lisa, you muddle it first and then stir it.
Yeah, then I
What's the
stir it.
difference? The muddling just gets
Brings
all
out,
that-
it's going to bring out all the flavors of the lime. You're going to get the lime, you're going to get the essence from the peel. That's the whole other thing that's going to explode in there. And then the mint. And so you want all those flavors to come out. And I just made a little bit, girls, today, because we'll probably have wine later. But I'm just going to pour a little bit in each.
Okay, Lisa, so Royce says, hey girl.
Hey, Royce, how are you?
And here's our friend Kevin. Hello,
Hey,
friend.
Kevin, how are you?
And there's April says, yummo. And
Yellow,
then she
friends.
said, yes, drinks.
Drink.
Oh, she wants to know, can you use K-Roll syrup instead of the simple syrup?
The white, like the white and the, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've never tried that. You should
I want
try
to.
it and let me know.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
Try it. We want to know.
It might be too sweet, perhaps,
A little thick.
and thicker. Yeah, I'm gonna take this to the girls.
Oh yeah. Okay. If I'm
If I can get in here.
Which way are we going?
Wait, I'm gonna walk around, and I'm gonna do that. Oh, hello.
Cheers.
And that,
Thank you.
that, and I realized I brought mine over here. I'll come back and grab that from you. Oh,
That
here.
one.
There we go.
Oh, now Mary has two.
Oh, wait a minute. How do I become the lush?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, 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 cheers. I'm gonna go back over here.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Mike,
Super
there's one
Bowl.
over there for you too. If I can,
Oh,
How's-
that's
yeah?
so good.
Is that good?
Really good.
That's so
Mike,
good.
there you go.
Love it.
Gotta do our cheers.
Fresh,
Cheers.
Sweet.
It's so
Ta-da.
fresh.
Okay.
Mmm.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about.
That is good.
Yeah.
So Lisa, you know, like now you don't have too much mint, but a lot of times I see a lot of mint in the bottom. You know, like if you go to a
It's hard to drink like that.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah. Well, I think this one I'm using kind of filtered the mint through.
Oh my God, it's so perfect.
Yeah. Yay! Yay! Success! Yay! That's what I like. Woo!
Good tequila too.
It's good tequila too. You got that?
Good
Get
tequila.
some good tequila. Don't look at. Get some good
Is
tequila.
it better with white as opposed to?
Yeah, because it's the white agave. It's better. I would definitely do that. So, woo! Moving and grooving. You girls happy over there?
Very happy.
Okay, April
Yay.
says she's gonna try it with the Cairo.
Yeah, April, please try it and let me know because I would love to know. I always ask people to like switch my recipes around or try something new with it because, yeah, you do you, but I might learn something. I'm all about, it's all about learning. So now we got to move on, move through.
Hey Kevin, good to see you. Glad you're here with us.
Kevin, so nice to have you here.
Hey friends, we always join us.
Kevin, Royce, April, thank you guys for checking in. I love that. So now we've got our little cocktail. We've got a little guacamole that we can put on the nachos once that's done. Now we need a little salsa, right? This couldn't be easier. Again, today is one of my easy days. The hardest part for me today was chopping everything. I suppose if you wanted to cheat, you could get one of those chopping things gadgets that you don't feel like chopping, you could do that. Throw it in a Cuisinart, sure, if you want. You do you, like I said. You do whatever you want. So anyway, salsa, let's get the salsa recipe up. I'm easy, like whatever you want to do, I'm good. So fresh tomato salsa, I love fresh everything. So I did 3 large tomatoes that I also seeded and chopped, 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, a half cup of red onion, 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro chopped, 1 jalapeno pepper that's seeded and minced, half teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And here we go.
Yay, let's
This
go.
again could not be easier. So there's all my, look how pretty I chop. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
You're a great chopper.
I love my knives. It's
Okay, how long did it take to chop all of that?
Mike, you were here. How long did it take? It didn't take that long.
Yeah, you.
6 hours?
Oh God! I love you guys over there. I enjoy doing this show. I love you guys over there, but I'm not gonna spend 6 hours chopping.
It was less than an hour.
It was less than an hour that I chopped all this.
All of
So,
that? That's
yeah.
good.
So there's that. I did the tomato. I was like, what is this stuff? Tomato, the red onion, cilantro again. And the good thing about what I'm doing today, a lot of this is just repeat a little bit. So you're not buying so many different things. We're gonna throw that lime juice in there.
Do you squeeze lime juice or do you buy
I-
lime juice?
What? Buy lime juice?
I have to
That's sacrilegious. How dare you? Look at her. Clutch my pearls.
Wait a minute. Did I hear that correctly?
I have to ask.
Did I hear buy lime juice? Am I shaking?
You're shaking.
The answer would be no. I'm sorry. Let me.
She's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna wipe this off. I gotta clarify this.
No, I bought one of those.
I
It
have
works
one too.
great.
Those things are
I
awesome.
love
They're
lime
awesome.
It squeezes everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
this
You
is
see,
what
you
I buy.
teach-
This
you
is
teach
what I
us
have.
secret.
I'm
That's
teaching
good.
something. I don't have a lime nearby. Actually, I do have a lime. Mike, handy dandy Mike, pass me a lime. This is exciting. I get to do a lime live on.
Do a line.
You can toss it because I can catch it. Woo! Look at that. So take the lime. I've got so much stuff here. Slice the lime.
Slice the lime.
Take the little gadget here. I love this thing, and I have a little thing to say about it. And then, look at that. Look at that. I should have, and I did not. I should have rolled the lime a little bit just to get the juices, to break everything up. But look at that.
Kevin and April said LOL.
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 Yes. And so,
Not
friends,
store-bought
so this little
Not
gadget
store-bought.
here,
Yes.
I love the restaurant supply store. It's my toy store. I always say that. Sur La Table has it. Amazon, of course, has it. This thing comes in different colors. It comes green for a lime, yellow for a lemon, orange for.
Right. An orange.
Get the orange one. You only need one
Yeah.
Okay.
because you can fit
Everything.
anything up to a size of an orange in here. If you're doing grapefruit, that's a whole other thing. And I don't know if they make something that big. And at that point, I would use a juicer. Like I would just juice it in, one of those electric juicer things. This thing, I use it all the time. All the time, like probably every day because I use some type of citrus every day. So, Jackie, to answer your question,
No bottle, Jackie.
to answer your question,
I love it.
oh my gosh.
Hi, Kevin. Kevin said he's behind because he wanted me to tell you that he hates mint in his mojito, a lot of mint in his mojito too. So we are agreeing.
Thank
with
you. I'm so happy
This is the
that
perfect mojito.
Kevin, just one little mint in here, babe.
there's enough mint to get the essence of what it is, but it's not gonna. You're not gonna be chewing on it like you're, like a cow out in the pasture. That.
Have it dingling off
It's,
your
yeah,
lip.
exactly. Which is very embarrassing when you're talking to somebody attractive and you've got mint in your teeth.
Yes.
What? What did you say? Anyway.
So April's got a great idea. April said you need your own show on Live Well Network. Hey.
Wait, I'm behind the times.
I don't know, but from
What's
her
the
love
Live Well
to God
Network?
ears.
Okay. Thank you, April.
Thank you.
Working on all of
Let's
these
make
things.
it happen.
We'll make it happen. Okay, so I put a little bit of pepper in there, putting a little bit of salt. Gonna give it a little stir. It's pretty.
It's pretty.
And I'll be honest about this. I'm making it now. I'm giving to you guys now. This should sit for about an hour. And let all those flavors and all the salt's gonna kind of create a. Yeah, I would cover it when I put it in the refrigerator, but I would let it sit for about an hour and let everything kind of mellow and come together and then explode, right? Where that came
Kevin
from.
said he agrees with April. I think we all agree you should have your own show on Live Well Network
Yes.
or something.
Soon.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, Lisa. Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank
Sounds
you,
good.
April.
Okay. Sure, fine. Anyway, that's this.
It looks good.
It's done.
It's so
It's
colorful.
easy. It's colorful. I'm going to move this out of the way. Pour it in a pretty bowl. Hopefully I won't knock anything over. And like I said, guys, I honestly would let this sit for at least an hour. Refrigerate it, and then bring it back out. But
What I love is you make it always look so easy. Things that she does. I've never made, and I love how easy you make it look.
She makes
Thank
it
you.
look so
Accessible.
and there you have it. It's so colorful. Yay!
easy. Yay!
So I'm gonna bring this over to you girls.
Okay.
Because
All right.
what do you want now?
No, babe.
What do you want? Chips?
Yes. Can we get chips?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
She's like, eat that jicama and shut up.
Yeah, eat the jicama. Oh my God.
Jicama.
Stop.
Mm. I did take a real
You
bite.
want some?
Jicama.
Oh my God. Where did I put that?
You know I'm bad. All
all
right.
pretty.
Oh, it's so nice. Okay, try
Smells
it.
good,
No,
too.
the carrots are good with the carrots are good with
With the
and the
guac.
celery with the guac and the jicama.
Your
But come on.
presentation is just beautiful and
Presentation.
colorful.
It's so
Yeah.
colorful.
Everybody's like, where did she go?
Where'd she go? We're eating everything with our yummy celery and our jicama.
She's putting us on a diet. Do we
Yummy.
mention we have jicama?
Jicama.
Mary, here, try the jicama.
I'm rummaging in my little pantry, trying to find her some
Where's
chips.
my chips?
So I got you blue corn. Is this okay? Blue corn? Hello?
Yes, blue corn.
Oh my God. Okay, folks, that's where I went. I was in my pantry rummaging around. I was like, she wants some chips.
Does this
Interrupting my
jicama
show.
Tastes like water. Water and
You know,
thank you. I love you.
yeah, right.
You know what? You can taste the guacamole more when you have the jicama because it's not overpowered
Oh.
with the chips.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my goodness.
Sucker.
Right? I know who makes the food and
I'm
drinks.
excited for the
All right, I'm back.
Thank you, Susie.
Oh, she's a lot of work. But I love you dearly, you know that.
Love you.
Okay, so we've got guacamole. Yay! We've got salsa. Yay! We've got mojito. Yay! Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the little limes in it. I'm sorry. Here, wait.
We'll start over.
See, wait, we'll start over.
Oh, we need more. I think I drink the most.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, no, I have to cheers again.
Oh, cheers. Cheers, cheers.
Okay, I'm back.
Mm.
Anyway, back with the
That
thing.
mojito is
So we've got all those things. Now it's time for the grand finale.
Grand
The
finale.
chicken nachos, right? So I'm gonna, ooh, this is heavy. Bring that out. I've got black beans, and let's pull up the recipe so we can see, and I can rummage and get my chicken out of the refrigerator while we're talking about what we need. So for this, we need, boom, 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 1/4 cup of warm water. I'll explain that why, God, how do I say that sentence? I'll explain that later, why I'm doing that. 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 cups of cooked chicken breasts that are shredded, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of pepper, 1 can of black beans that I drained, a bag of tortilla chips, and you could use whatever. You could use the blue and mix it with blue, white, red, make it colorful. I've done that, yeah, for your team. You could do all that. And then 2 cups of shredded cheese blend. I like the Mexican 4-blend cheese because I like to have a nice mixture. 2 tomatoes that are seeded and chopped. 2 green onions finely chopped. And optional, you can have the jarred jalapeno slices. I went for the milder kind. And then also you can have sour cream. Which, all right, I'm back. Hi. You wondering what I'm doing? Taking that off. It's magic. There's sour cream. You can add sour cream. I'm going to put put the sour cream on afterwards. So we're going to.
Did you make that sour cream?
Why? No, I didn't, Jackie. I bought the sour cream this time.
I'm giving you a hard time.
I know. Put my cow out in the back. No, just kidding. Let's go over here and get this started. And I'm going to show you my shredded chicken that I did in, nice, right? That I did in the oven. It's just salt and pepper, olive oil. And I tried something that I saw on the internet. So I wish this was my idea, but it's a really brilliant idea. You put the olive oil on the bottom of the sheet pan. You put the olive oil on the actual chicken breasts. They're skinless. Salt and pepper. Then you took a piece of parchment paper and just kind of put olive oil on one side of that. Put that on top of the chicken, kind of pushed it down. Stuck it in the oven for about 20 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. And just let it cook. I think it was at 350 or something like that. And it came out, it's almost like a cross between roasting and poaching, the consistency of it. But you can see, I think you can see should I show it to you? The chicken, how nice it came out, nice and shredded. How you doing over there, Mary? You doing good? And your celery? bang, bang, bang. You think I'm slick? I forgot to get my sheet pan.
What's so funny is I've always thought that you need to boil the chicken to shred it, but I like that way better.
This way is
because
better.
more
It's actually,
flavor.
yeah, it's a lot more flavor. It's on moist. And the cool thing about this, I think I got it from The Kitchen, which is that website, which I love. In fact, that is where I get it. I'm going to give credit where credit is due because it's not my thing. But what I liked about it is you can like put that on anything. You put it on salad. You can save it for the next day for something else if you make more than one. So there's tacos, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. So I've created my own little kind of like taco seasoning mix here. So that's why I have the water, and I'm going to add in all these spices that I told you about.
That's better to make your own because you know when you buy it, there's so much salt in it.
Well, there's so much salt and stuff you just don't know what's going on in there. So I'm just going to kind of stir that up a bit. I just want to bring it together. It smells very spicy. And I'm going to add in my chicken, which is already cooked. Now, you know what? If you really don't have time, who has a roasted chicken at the market? Everybody, right?
See, now you're talking about.
Okay, there you go. So, yeah, so I would grab a roasted chicken, take two of the breasts off, or just buy the roasted chicken breasts and do that, and just do that. And I just added this just to give this a little bit of flavor, so it's not going to get that, that brown. I'm going to add in my salt for that and add in the pepper. And I just want to heat this up a little bit,
Now, when you put your chicken in the oven, I know you use olive oil. Did you put seasonings on that?
Salt and pepper.
Just
a little salt and
that's all you
pepper.
did?
Yeah. Keep it simple. I mean, most
Yeah.
of, honestly, I think some of the best things are the simplest things. It's not a whole lot of bells and whistles. And, you can't go wrong with salt and pepper, obviously. You can't go wrong with garlic, unless you just don't like these things. And so, the basics, yeah. Start there and then venture out, But if you try to put too much, it's too much.
Might be too much, yeah.
So now that's in there. I'm going to add the beans in. And all of this is just to kind of warm this up and give it a little bit of flavor. You could eat this by itself. Yeah, absolutely.
You said those black beans, that's just like a canned black bean?
It's a canned black beans. Today's recipes are like so restaurant friendly, so friendly to go to the grocery market. Good God. Hello, take two. Today's recipes are so friendly, market friendly to go to the grocery store and find what you need. And you want to make it easy. It's Super Bowl. Who wants to be like doing this whole thing?
Kevin told me to spread it on my jicama.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna have some chicken with my jicama.
That is
Very
funny.
Harmon.
Very jicama Harmon.
Okay, that's that, guys. So I'm going to actually bring this. I don't need to take all these things with me. Too many things. I'm going to bring this back over. And we are going to. I love Tostitos has, it could be more Super Bowl. It's a little football and Super Bowl, the official chip of the Super Bowl. That's why I had to use it. So, and you guys can't hear a word I'm saying because I'm making all this noise in front. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to spread that out like so.
Those are the perfect chips.
They are the perfect chips. They really are. They truly are. Sponsored by Doritos. No. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pour half of this mixture on top of here.
Did you put anything down on the?
I did not. I did not. You could. I did not. And you know, I am like the queen of using parchment paper,
Yeah.
so
I'm surprised.
I know. Did she really just say that to me?
Yum.
Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and put 1 cup of cheese on this. Look at that.
It's like a mixture cheese, huh?
It is. There's 4 cheeses in there, and that's why I like it. It's like very cool. I'm going to use half of this, of my choppies.
Looks yummy already.
Look at me, I just kind of like flicked it. And then I have green onion, because that's going to give it a
You know,
little...
it's like artwork.
You know what? I'm using my hands. My hands are clean. Because
Do it.
I
Do
need to
it.
sprinkle this more.
Spread it out.
Okay.
Look how colorful that is.
Isn't that colorful? I'm going to go ahead and do another layer.
Oh! look
Because
at you.
why not?
What? Another layer. Bam! Y'all thought
why
you knew,
not?
but you better ask
You
somebody.
better ask somebody.
You better ask somebody.
How's that drink?
Mojito.
So then
With just a little tequila.
we're gonna sprinkle the rest of this around. Woo!
There we go.
It's so fun.
I didn't even see that one coming.
It smells good.
Smells really good.
Okay, that, and we're gonna repeat
Oh, and more cheese. Yummy.
with more cheese.
More cheese. Yum.
Can't have enough cheese.
Put that on there.
So pretty.
And I'm going to finish with this. Woo! It's like confetti.
More onion.
A little more onion. And then I have a few little jalapenos. Now these aren't the ultra hot ones. These are, you know, they're mild, but they're pretty on there.
Gotta have jalapenos with your nachos.
Absolutely. And just because I feel like it, a little more cheese. Why not? Let me move this out of the way. And this is going to go into the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to say 5 minutes. So let's throw that in.
How hot do you have your oven?
My oven is at 350 degrees. And you basically just want it to go till it starts to melt and gets nice and melty and crunchy and all that stuff. So we're just going to let that go. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I think they didn't hear you say how hot the
Oh,
oven is.
sorry. The oven is at 350 degrees.
Oh,
350 degrees for about, I'm going to say 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your oven. But the main thing is you just want it to get, you know, that cheese to melt and get bubbly and gooey and the edges to get crispy. And again, if you want more cheese than I put on 2 cups. If you want to do 3 cups, 4 cups, have at it. I don't, you know, however cheesy you want it.
I like it cheesy.
Yeah, it's totally up to you. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. Girls, do you have any questions?
I think Mary needs more,
No, I don't.
more
Mojitos.
I'm bringing this over to you now in case you want sauerkraut.
Thank you.
I do have a question.
Yes,
So,
let me come back over here. Go ahead.
I noticed you put the tomatoes on, and I'm just somebody that I love learning from you. So putting the tomatoes on and putting them in the oven, the difference between them being in the oven and then putting them on after, like how
The consistency.
I thought the
is
same
it?
thing, yeah.
Whoa. Wow.
I like it a little warm. Share with us.
Yeah.
Well, you have salsa, first of all, so you can have that cold.
Already cold.
This is going to soften them a bit. It's going to add a different flavor, and it's pretty. I like pretty food.
Pretty. We like
does it
it.
change the flavor of tomatoes when they're?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a warm tomato. It's going to be a little bit different, but it's still going to taste like a tomato. I mean, it's not going to be anything drastic, and it's going to be softer because it's cooked a little bit. And it's not in the oven that long. It's in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes, so it's not going to, you know, it's not going to really change. It's just going to warm up a bit. you know.
Kevin said your mango salsa would be a great fit.
Ah,
yes,
you know,
Kevin.
Kevin, I love that mango salsa. I have no mangoes.
Oh.
But you know what? Come spring, summer, I will definitely do that. I love the mango salsa. That's so delicious. So delicious. I'm trying to think. Yes.
I've got a question.
Oh, Mike has a question. Yay!
Magic Mike.
Back to the black beans. I'm very curious. I'm not a canned bean person, but I noticed when you open cans of beans,
Yeah.
there's always like a liquidy kind of like stuff that they're in.
It's
bean
kind of
juice or
slimy.
whatever.
Let's
Yeah.
just call it what it is. It's a slimy liquid that's in the beans. I poured it off. I put it in the colander, and I pour a fine mesh colander, one of these creatures here, if you can see. And I just poured it out, and that was that.
Mine a little bit too sometimes.
Yeah,
It
it depends on what you're cooking. If you want to rinse it, because that's going to rinse some of the salt and flavor out. I wanted to keep some of the flavor in there, so it was enough to just let it drain off. Yeah. And while we're talking about beans, I'm just going to check on these. They look beautiful. They're melting. Melting. But yeah, you want to get that, because again, with all of this, if I left that liquid in with the beans, if I didn't de-seed the tomatoes, it's going to be watery. And I've had watery nachos, and it's not good. It's not fun, You want that crunchiness and all that good, yummy, salty. I love food.
I love mojitos.
I love mojitos.
She loves mojitos. I love food. It's all
back to
good.
this mojito.
Yes. What do you want to know about the mojito, Mary?
What is that? That tequila is like something special.
It doesn't have a bite to it. I mean,
It's
sometimes
smooth.
it's very
What is
smooth.
that?
It's a Blanco.
Which one is that?
It's a Casamigos.
It's
Tequila?
so good.
I have no affiliation with them. I just like.
Is it like an organic? Or
It's it's 100% tequila, agave tequila, white.
Okay.
So that's what tequila comes from.
a little Don Julio.
It's 100%
49.
agave, and this is what you want when you're making this thing here.
Mhm.
But it's like, and you know what? With all of this, it's just about how fresh everything is. Like you get the best ingredients you can afford or you want to
Right.
spend on. There's certain things we were having this conversation. Certain things I won't spend money on because it's just ridiculous. Even though it may be tasty as.
So is that pretty reasonable? That tequila is pretty reasonable?
What was the question?
I'm like,
I paused.
You spend
Squirt
money
a
on.
little bit.
How are the nachos?
I paused. The nachos are coming along.
Okay, Kevin said.
Yes, Kevin.
He said that it's brine, it's done.
What's
It's
what?
done by the time you
Probably
open
the
the can.
beans.
The beans.
It's a brine.
It's a brine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they are already cooked. I just don't want that liquid. It's too slimy, and you'll have slimy nachos. But I'm gonna pull these out because these girls are hungry.
We're hungry.
So let's
Jicama.
Still hungry.
Yo, jicama.
jicama. Oh my god.
Make room.
Someone can take the jicama away.
All right, I'll move the jicama, Mary.
And there you have it, folks. Look at that.
Oh,
A sheet pan of beautiful nachos. I'm gonna bring them over here to you girls. I don't know where my trivet is, but let's carry that over. Or not.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It's hot, girls. It's hot.
It's hot.
And
That's
there.
how we like it.
Oh my God.
Just like our
Look at that.
Wow.
There we
That's
go.
amazing.
And
right.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh, okay, I won't be shy. Thank you.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do something.
I'm
I'm gonna do something really obnoxious.
take a picture.
I don't have a picture of this, so
Take a
yes,
picture.
I just took a picture
Yes, social
on
media.
live for social media.
Social media.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Have a bite, girls. Let me know how that is.
Mmm, that's yummy.
It smells
It's so good.
Can add the guacamole.
You can
on
add
here.
the guacamole.
Sour
You
cream, you
can.
want sour cream?
So you guys have at it.
jalapeno.
Add your guacamole in there. Add more salsa.
That looks good.
Add some sour
It's
cream.
so good.
Do all that you want to
Alright.
It
do.
smells great.
Totally
Here we go.
loaded
It tastes
nachos.
Don't mind me. I'm done with the jicama.
The jicama, you have to balance. It's all about balance.
Yeah, it's all
That's
about
why I had the
balance.
vegetables over there. So that's it for today. I have done, the salsa, the guacamole, the loaded chicken nachos. We lost you for a moment, but we came back and finished up because that's what we do here. And I have the mojito. You can go online. I will put the recipes up online this week and before the weekend, so you can use them if you want. And you can go to social media, pull up my social media card, and find me on all the various social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest. If you have recipe ideas, please, please, please email me or hit me up on Twitter. And Mary's laughing, somebody must have wrote something. Oh, what did Kevin say?
Kevin said, hey, what is the etiquette for getting your portion off the serving dish? You have to use your elbows and say, get out the way. I'm coming in.
So I can answer this. I could have brought over like a pie, slice of thing. But you know what? This is family, and it's nachos, and we eat our nachos with our hands.
That's right.
It's okay. I know these girls. I think I know where their hands have been. I don't know. Anyway, with that, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the weekend. Have fun on Super Bowl Sunday. I will see you next week. Stay happy, stay healthy, and cheers. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.